As all of us know, NLP has made a lot of progress in the last many years. But how did we get here? And where do we go next? NLP has been around for many decades, but researchers at first were trying to emulate the human brain in solving NLP, trying to mimic the neuron connections that the human brain has to solve natural language processing and be able to train software to think like a human and respond like a human. Unfortunately, that technique didn't work well over the last many decades. Eventually, we learned that machines do not think like humans. Instead, we saw that attention mechanisms coupled together to form an architecture known as the transformer architecture was pivotal to solving NLP. This architecture allows a machine to basically attend to the relevant language and then be able to use that attention to generate additional tokens, which you can think of as words that come next in a sentence. This simple insight and breakthrough allowed us to make tremendous progress since 2017. Instead of just predicting the next words in a sentence, these models were predicting entire sentences that came next. A lot of people see the potential, but we have a lot more work to do to realize the full impact of these large language models. And really what comes next, and what I myself am doing professionally as well as my peers, is we're applying these large language models to enterprise data as well as our own personal data. Where we go from here is these models become very fast. So instead of taking 15 to 30 seconds to make predictions, they get down to only a few seconds. And these models get smaller so that they can run directly on edge devices like the iPhone, which makes personalization at scale on your own device wherever you go possible. As we go further into the future, the likely course is that we will have models such as these that automate most of our interaction with knowledge stores and knowledge bases. So imagine a redesigned search experience. There are going to be much more opinionated search engines in the future where instead of giving you a set of links to search through, you'll actually get the exact answer that you need. Same thing in the office. Instead of having to store knowledge in drives and databases and such, you'll be able to store data anywhere and be able to query it in real time using plain English. So more of what we do as humans will change because these models are capable of doing what used to be solely human territory. That's where the future is headed. But in this fireside chat, we'd love to dig more into how did we get here, as well as where do we go from here 5, 10, 20 years from now.